Hi, my name is Ashton Sutter, and welcome to my website. I have created this website for thematic unit, Spanish 2, Preterite unit, as a requirement for the EDCI 522 course at Ashland University. Here is my home page, and we see here Bienvenidos. Bienvenidos means welcome in Spanish. I am currently in my second year of teaching high school Spanish. I have created this website to share my Preterite thematic unit with other Spanish teachers. This thematic unit is designed for high school Spanish 2 students learning the Preterite tense. Throughout this unit, you will discover new and creative ways of incorporating technology and interactive applications that will appeal to your students and lead to more engagement within your classroom. Lesson plans and assessments are included on this website that incorporate Ohio World Languages standards, 21st century skills, NETS student, and NETS teacher standards. So if we go back up here to the top of my page, you will find tabs that will help you navigate this website. The second tab we're going to take a look at are lessons. Here you will find 5 different lessons that I have created for my thematic unit for the Preterite tense. Go ahead here and we will click on Lesson 1, which will open a new window, a Google Doc that outlines what would take place in the lesson plan for the first lesson. We have content area, the grade level that is appropriate for this lesson, topic of the lesson, objective, prerequisite knowledge, Ohio World Language academic content standards, materials and technology that would be used in this lesson, activities and procedures for students and the teacher, and then finally, assessments. Each lesson will open in a separate document as this one did. And some of these lessons might take more than one day for your students to learn that particular subject within the unit. But so my lessons don't just go day 1 through 5. Next, we'll take a look at the Assessments tab. In the Assessment tab, if you scroll down, you will find that there is Assessment 1, Assessment 2, Assessment 3.1, 3.2, Assessment 4, Assessment 5.1 and 5.2, and finally the Thematic Unit rubric. This rubric that you will use at the end of the thematic unit will help gauge the student's proficiency level from evidence gathered throughout the thematic unit. So we go ahead and click here, and again, that was bold and underlined, so whenever that shows up on my site, that is something that you can click on. It is interactive. Here I created my rubric with Rubastar, and you will find here the first column being the category of what the student should be able to do at the end of the thematic unit. If they meet all the requirements in the second column here, that would mean that they are at a 4 level, which would be strong. Then there is the third level, good. Developing would be a 2, and emerging would be 1. So based on what the students are doing, this would help you gauge the proficiency level at the end of the theme. Scrolling back up, we will just take a look at one other assessment that I have listed here, and that is through Quizlet. If we, again, it is bold and it is bolded and it is underlined. So if we go ahead and click on that, it will bring up the website Quizlet. I have created this word list for the Preterite tense Pocoyo, which is the first lesson in my thematic unit. And here, if you keep scrolling down, you will find different verbs and words used that will help the student in that lesson. This is a great tool for any classroom because the students can really go at their own pace. So if you have a student that feels more comfortable just using the flashcards, and then you might have other students going to the harder activities, such as this gravity game, which makes it interactive and fun for the students. It's differentiated based on their level. The last one here is the Quizlet Live, which would be used within my thematic unit assessment plan, and it creates a game for the students to use within the classroom, and it groups them at random. Let's exit now and move on to the next tab, which is my Standards tab. Here I have listed the Ohio World Language academic content standards that my thematic unit uses. And if you scroll down, you will see that each lesson is listed by the standard that takes place within that unit. Next, I have the P21 Partnership for 21st Century Skills. Again, lessons are listed beside those as well. Then there's the NET Student Standards. I have the lessons listed again. And finally, the NET Teacher. Again, lessons are listed next to each of those standards. If we scroll back up to the top of my page, you will find Technology tab. On this tab, you will find all of the technology resources that I used to create this website. This website was created, it is a Weebly site. Google Drive was used through Google Docs, Slides, and Forms in order to create the lesson assignments, assessments, and the peer survey. Quizlet, the website we took a look at there just a minute ago. Nearpod, PlayPosit, Kahoot, those all will be used as assessments throughout my thematic unit. As you see here, I have each assessment listed. Rubistar, which we took a look at for the rubric. I am using Screencast-O-Matic in order to create this overview video for the website. My students have Chromebooks, so they would be using those to participate and complete the requirements of this unit. Smartboard, which I would use each day, and YouTube, which I use for lessons 1, 2, and 3 with the Pocoyo video. If we scroll back up here, we have the Peer Review tab. On this tab, I have created a peer survey that I have placed for the peers within my Ashland University class of EDCI 522. They will be creating or filling out the form, which will create a response to me, and I will see what they have suggested to make changes. I also would accept any helpful advice that could help my webpage to be more easier to navigate, have more information, or what changes that you feel I should make on this website. The last tab, Implementations and Reflections, I will be creating this page with the results of my peer survey and what changes I have made in order to make my website better. So as of right now, it is blank, but here I will house my implementation plan of when I would implement this thematic unit in my class, as well as reflections of what changes I have made and why. I appreciate you taking the time to watch my video as well as look through my site. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and I hope that you will find it useful within your own classroom. Thank you again, and have a great day.